Hello, everybody. This is Bernie Strom, and welcome to my YouTube channel for today's broadcast of the 1917 and 1949 World Series. As I turn the sound down on my iPad here, which I use to monitor uh, the chat. Anyway, sorry if there was any feedback. I apologize. The first game today will be the 1917 New York Giants against the 1917 Boston Red Sox. The Giants lead the series 2-0. We are headed to New York for game number 3, as the first 2 games were in Boston. They lost. In 1917, the Red Sox were finished 8.5 games behind the Chicago White Sox. And in my replay, the 17 Red Sox defeated not only the White Sox, but the Detroit Tigers to win the pennant. We're in the World Series, so let's go and play the game as we go and check the lineups. For the Red Sox today, Harry Hooper lead off in right field. Jimmy Cooney at second base, batting second. Del Gaynor at first, batting third. Duffy Lewis in left, batting cleanup. Tilly Walker in center, batting fifth. Larry Gardner at third, batting sixth. Everett Scott at short, seventh. Wally Mayer catching in eighth. And Carl Mays will be doing the pitching, batting ninth. Mays for the Red Sox in our 1917 replay, 20 wins, 11 losses, and a 1.88 ERA. For the New York Giants, Benny Koff leading off in center field. Walter Holk, or Holkey, and I'm not sure which one it is. I'll have to check that out. Batting second at first, George Burns in left. Hitting third, hitting cleanup, Dave Robertson in right. Heine Zimmerman at third, batting fifth. Art Fletcher batting sixth at short. Buck Herzog at second, batting seventh. Batting eighth, Lou McCarty, the catcher. And Slim Sally will be pitching and batting ninth. He was 18-9 during the regular season with a whip of .96. Pretty impressive. Less than one hit and walk per inning. Anyway, let's start the game. We will go over some interesting 1917 facts as we get on, but let's go down and take a look at the field. Here we are in black and white, looking out at the stadium where the Giants play. And in the field, we have Burns in left, Koff in center, Robertson at right. We went over the lineups, the Red Sox earlier. Zimmerman, Fletcher, Herzog, and Holkey at first. McCarty catching. Sally on the mound. If you have not watched one of my replays, I have the computer play both sides as to not favor one side or the other, and I will concentrate on calling the play-by-play. And Slim Sally will face Harry Hooper, who's 2 for 5 in the World Series so far. And here is the first pitch. And he swings that ball's hit down the first baseline, past the first baseman into the corner. Hooper heading for second. He's going to slide, and he's going to be safe. And game number 3 leads off with a Harry Hooper double. Jimmy Cooney, the second baseman, 1 for 3 so far in the series. Hooper at second. Sally checks the runner. There goes Hooper to third. The throw. He slides. He is safe, and Hooper steals third in typical dead ball fashion. Sally checks the runner at third. Gets his sign. Here's the pitch. There's a fly ball on the left. That runner, Hooper, is tagging. He will score. Throws cut off, and it's 1-0 Red Sox here in the top of the first inning here in New York. Sally to face Del Gaynor, 2 for 8 so far. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to left. And there's 2 away. 2 down, nobody on for Duffy Lewis. 1 for 5 in the series. Here we go. The pitch. Ground ball to third. Over to first for the out. That's the end of the top of the first. The Red Sox score a run. We head to the bottom of the first where the Giants will be coming to bat. This is a different looking Polo Grounds than you're used to looking at, but this is what the Polo Grounds looked like in 1917. It changed a little bit over the years, and in some of the upcoming broadcasts, maybe we'll be lucky enough to see the Polo Grounds as it develops. Lewis in left, Walker in center, Hooper in right for the Red Sox, Gardner, Scott, Cooney, and Gaynor. Left to right in the infield, Mayer catching, Mays pitching, and here's his first pitch. Ground ball to short. Scott up with it, across the diamond for the out. 1 up, 1 down as Benny Koff grounds to short. Walter Oak in the playoffs, he's 2 for 8. Here's the pitch. He swings, and that is a base hit up the middle by Scott into center field. And the Giants have a runner on first. Nobody out for George Burns, hitting .375 in the series. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to third. He's going to be out at first. Runner goes to second. 2 down, runner on second. Mays now to face Robertson, who's having a good series. He's 4 for 9. The pitch, ground ball to second, is over to first for the out. Innings over. We head to the top of the second. 1-0 Red Sox. Sally to face Tilly Walker. Larry Gardner and Everett Scott. Walker hitting .167 so far in the series. 1 hit, 6 times at bat. The 3-1 pitch, and it's ball 4. Walker trots down to first. Larry Gardner, yet to get a hit in the World Series. Here's the pitch by Sally. That gets by the catcher. There goes the runner. He's going to walk into second base without a throw, and the official score is going to call that a pass ball. Sally now with a runner on second. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to first. Takes it to the bag unassisted. There's 1 down as Holke gets the out. Walker goes to third. 1 out, runner on third, just like the first inning. And Sally will pitch to Everett Scott. 1 for 6 so far in the series. Fly ball, center field. And just like the first inning, this looks like it's deep enough to bring the runner home, and it does. No throw. He's safe, and the Red Sox now lead 2-0. 2-0's pretty good lead in dead ball baseball. Sally to face Wally Mayer, the catcher. 2 for 6 in the series. Here's a pitch, and there's a ground ball to third. Throws to first. The ball gets away from the first baseman, and it's going to be safe. The error is going to be on the throw. It is going to be on the third baseman. Red Sox have a runner on first. 2-0 the score here in the top of the second. Carl Mays, the pitcher, stepping in. Here's the pitch, and there's a ground ball past the third baseman in the left field. That's a base hit. Runner's going to hold at second. Throw comes into the infield, and it is now runners on first and second. 2 outs for the top of the order. Harry Hooper singled his first time up. The pitch. Base hit in the left field. 1 run's going to score. Runner goes to third. He slides. He's safe. Oh, he's out. He was out at third as they caught the runner going to third. He looked safe from here, but I missed the call. The runner is out. We head to the bottom of the second. It's 3-0 Boston. Mays faces the Giants. Zimmerman, Fletcher, and Herzog. Zimmerman, 3 for 5, has been hot in the series. Here's the pitch. He swings. That ball's hit in the right field. He's 4 for 6. They can't get this guy out. Runner on first base. Nobody out for Art Fletcher, who's hitting 250. 2 for 8 in the series. And he's going to walk ball 4. Giants trail 3-0, but they got something going here. Runners on first and second. Nobody out for Buck Herzog, 2 for 7. Here's the pitch, and that's hit on the ground to first. Takes it to the bag, throws to second, but he's going to be safe, and there's 1 out. Runners on second and third. Fletcher on second, Zimmerman on third. Lou McCarty, the catcher, 1 for 8. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to center field. Tilly Walker under. It's got it. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. It is offline. The runner scores, and it is now 3-1 Boston. Slim Sally stepping in to the batter's box. The pitcher, runner on second. 2 outs, 3-1 the score. Here's May's pitch. He struck him out. Inning is over. We head to the top of the third, 3-1 Boston. Sally to face, Cooney, Gaynor, and Lewis. Here's the pitch. Bounding ball to short. He's up with it, throws across the diamond for the out. Red Sox have 1 out here in the top of the third, and they send Del Gaynor hitting 222 to the plate. Here's the pitch. Ball's popped up in the infield, not too high. First baseman puts it away for the out. He throws it around the infield. Ball gets back to Sally, and here we go. As Duffy Lewis 0 for 1 today. And there's another ground ball to short. Cross the diamond for the out. Quick inning for the Red Sox. We head to the bottom of the third. Red Sox leading 3-1. Mays to face the top of the order, Koff, Holke, and Burns. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and there is a base hit in the left field. Over the head of Everett Scott, runner on first. Benny Koff now hitting 300 in the series. Holke batting 333, stepping in. He squares to bunt, and the runner is going to be out at second as the third baseman makes a fabulous throw. Holke's at first. Sacrifice fails. 1 away. And George Burns, who's 3 for 9 in the series, 0 for 1 today. Here's the pitch, and there's a ground ball to third. Over to second for 1. That's going to be it. 2 down. Now Burns at first base. Mays to face Robertson. The pitch. Line drive, center field, base hit. Run around second, and he pulls up, heads back to the bag. Giants have tying run on first. 2 runners on, 2 outs for Zimmerman, who's red hot, 1 for 1 today, 4 for 6 in the series. Here's the pitch. He checks his swing, and he strikes out. Side is retired. Great pitch by Mays as we head to the top of the fourth. 3 innings in the books, 3-1 Boston, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. We're at the top of the fourth inning. Sally to pitch to Walker Gardner and Scott. Here's the 3-2 pitch. He swings and misses. One down. Gardner 0 for 1 today, stepping in against Sally. He hits a fly ball in the right field. And it's caught for the out by the right fielder is Robertson. Robertson throws the ball in. Sally to pitch to Scott, who's no official at-bats in the game. He had a sacrifice fly. And he flies out to left to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the fourth, 3-1. It's interesting that the sacrifice fly didn't cause an at-bat here. I believe the sacrifice fly was an out for record purposes in 1917. I don't believe that rule changed into the late 1940s. Here we go, bottom of the inning, Fletcher, Herzog, and McCarty to face Mays. Mays pitching a good game, leading 3-1. Ground ball back to the mound. Mays to Gaynor for the out. Buck Herzog's 0 for 1 today. Here's Mays' pitch, and it's going to be a ground ball. The second throws to first for the out. 2 quick outs for Lou McCarty, who also had a sacrifice fly earlier today. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and there is a base hit over shortstop in the left field. Giants have a runner on. 2 runs down for the pitcher, Sally, stepping in. 0 for 1 today. Mays delivers, and the 3-2 pitch is ball 4. Cardinal Sin walked the opposing pitcher, and the tying run is on first for the leadoff hitter, Benny Koff, who's hitting 300 so far in the World Series, 3 for 10. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Clutch inning for Mays as he gets that batter with 2 runners on. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Score is 3-1 Red Sox. Top of the fifth. I glanced at the scoreboard and misread it. We head to the top of the fifth, almost halfway home. Sally to face. Hitters 8, 9, and 1 for the Red Sox. Mayer stepping in, 0 for 1 today. And there's a ground ball to first. Hokey's going to take it to the bag, unassisted. Carl Mays singled his first time up. Here's the pitch. And there's a grounder to second. Over to first for the out. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fifth. Hooper to face Sally. Hooper 2 for 2 today. Ground ball to second. He dives, picks it up, throws to first for the out. We're halfway home. Red Sox lead the Giants 3-1 at the Polo Grounds. We'll be right back. As we enter the bottom of the fifth in the 1917 Red Sox Replay World Series, a few things happened in baseball in 1917. Let's go over them for a second. In the American League, the best hitter was Ty Cobb, 383. Ed Roush for Cincinnati Reds, 341. In the National League, home runs, Wally Pipp hit 9. In the American League, Gary Kravitz hit 12 for the Phillies, and Dave Robertson hit 12 for these Giants to lead the National League. Runs batted in, Heine Zimmerman here are the Giants. 102 leads the league. Bobby Veach for the Tigers, 103, led the American League.
And for pitchers, winning percentage was Ferdy Shupp of 750. Harry Slim Sally led in saves with a gigantic number 4, which was actually pretty good in those days, if you ask me. Nobody on the Red Sox ended up in any of the leaders for 1917. We'll go over some more information in between the top of the 7th and the 7th inning, but right now we head to the bottom of the 5th as Mays faces Holke. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to first. It's taken unassisted. 1 down. Weather in today's game. Partly cloudy, 57 degrees. Wind out to right, 11 miles an hour. There are 17,013 people that have paid for their tickets today as Mays will face George Burns, who's 0 for 2 in the game. Here's the 3-1 pitch. He takes it for ball 4, and there's another runner for the Giants as Robertson stepping in, 5 for 11. He, as I mentioned earlier, he's tied for the National League lead in home runs this season with 12. Carl Mays checks the runner. Here's the ball. It's hit to second. Short for 1, over to first. That's going to be a double play, 4-6-3 if you're scoring at home. The side's retired. We head to the top of the 6th, 3-1 Boston. Boston trailing in the series 2-0, need this game desperately if they don't want to be swept by these New York Giants. Cooney, Gaynor, and Lewis to face Slim Sally, as we find out, is the save leader in the National League for 1917. Ground ball to first. Sally covering the bag for the out, 1 down. Gaynor 0 for 2 today. Here's Sally's pitch. And he takes ball 4, and Gaynor trots down the first. Runner on first, Del Gaynor. Duffy Lewis up, 1 for 7 in the series. Sally delivers, and there's a shallow pop-up in the right field. Second baseman's out. And they've got it for the out. 2 down, 1 on. Tilly Walker 0 for 1 today. Here's the pitch by Sally, and there's a line drive to the third baseman to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 6th, 3-1 Boston. Carl Mays pitching a great game, as I mentioned earlier. 5 innings, 5 hits, 1 run. It's earned, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks. To face Heine Zimmerman, here is the pitch to Zimmerman. Fly ball right field. Backing up is Hooper. He's got it against the fence. 1 down. Good play. Mays now to face Art Fletcher, who's 2 for 9 in the series. Here's the pitch. And boy, it gets him in the hip. And he trots down to first base with a free pass. No trainers coming out to see Fletcher. They were tough in these days. Buck Herzog 0 for 2 in the game, 2 for 9 in the series. Mays delivers. And he walks him. And either for the 3rd inning in a row or 3 of the last 4 innings. The Giants have runners on first and second with 1 out. McCarty 1 for 1 today stepping in. Can the Giants get some luck? There goes the runner. There's the throw. He is out. He's caught. Art Fletcher's caught stealing third. Buck Herzog goes into second, and a much more manageable 2 outs runner on second from Mays. 1 ball. no strikes, 2 outs. Mays gets the sign and delivers. And there is a base hit in the left field. And McCarty knocks in the second run for the Giants. It is now 3-2. McCarty goes to second. Represents the tying run. The pitcher, Sally, stepping in. Here's the pitch. And he walks him. Carl Mays is losing it a little bit. Runner on first. Sally, runner on second. McCarty, one of the best hitters in baseball, Benny Koff. Here's the pitch, and it is called strike 3. Koff takes it. Looking, the bat didn't leave his shoulders. Red Sox get out of the jam, allowing only 1 run. We head to the top of the 7th, 3-2 Boston. Here we go. Sally to face hitters 6, 7, and 8, Gardner, Scott, and Mayer. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. Over to first for the out as Herzog gets the first out of the inning. Everett Scott's also 0 for 1 today. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And there is a base hit in the left field. Ball falls in front of the left fielder. Burns throws it back in. Red Sox have Scott on first. 1 out for Wally Mayer, who's 0 for 2 today. He hits it on the ground to third. Cross the diamond for the out. 2 away now, runner on second base. Carl Mays, the pitcher, 1 for 2. Can he help his own cause? Here's the pitch. And he is out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We head to the bottom of the 7th, 3-2 Boston. Other tidbits from 1917, if anyone is interested. Rules change. Earned run averages are now official statistics in both the leagues. Also in history of 1917, I find this a great story. In October, 6'5" Joe Williams of the New York Lincoln Giants, the Negro League team, pitches against the New York Giants and holds them hitless while striking out 20 in 10 innings. The Giants score a single run off the Negro Leaguer's star to win the game 1-0. Ross Young tells Williams, "That was a hell of a game, Smokey," and the name sticks, and that was his nickname for the rest of his career. Let's head back to the bottom of the 7th inning, where the Giants will send up Holke, Burns, and Robertson to face Carl Mays. Ground ball to second. Over to first for the out. 1 quick out. Mays to face George Burns, 0 for 2 today. And that is going to be an out. That is going to be a diving play in center field. Unbelievable. Let's go and look at that play one more time. There it is. Good play by Walker. Robertson, 1 for 3 today. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. And there is going to be a base hit into right center field. There we go. Runner on first base is Robertson. Represents the tying run. Heine Zimmerman, 1 for 3, stepping in. Mays looks in and throws. And there's a ground ball back to the mound. Mays to first for the out. The threat goes by the boards. We head to the top of the eighth. Red Sox lead 3-2. And we'll be right back. Okay, we're back here at the top of the eighth inning. Sally to face Hooper, Cooney, and Gaynor as there's 2 innings to go. Red Sox look like they're on the verge of getting a game back here at the Polo Grounds. Here's the pitch. Hooper with a line drive in the left center field. That's going to get down and roll all the way to the wall. Center fielder picks it up, throws it in, and Hooper's going to be on second base with a stand-up double. Jimmy Cooney, the second baseman, coming to the bat. Hooper at second. Cooney 0 for 2 today. Red Sox looking for an insurance run, and here's the pitch. Ground ball right in front of the mound. Catcher throws to first for the out. The runner can't advance as he was afraid that he would be thrown out at third by McCarty. Is 1 out, runner on second. Sally to face Gaynor, hitting .200 in the series. Here's the pitch, and there's a fly ball to right. He's going to be out as Robertson throws it in. Hooper still at second base. He's been there since he doubled to lead off the inning. 2 outs now. Duffy Lewis, 1 for 8. Here's the pitch. And there's a base hit in the center field. Hooper's rounding third. Is he going to come home? He's going to be home. He scores. And there you go. The Red Sox get an insurance run. It's now 4-2. Duffy Lewis at first. Sally checks the runner. Tilly Walker 1 for 8 in the series. Here's the 1-2 pitch. He swings and misses. Strike 3. The inning is over. We head to the bottom of the eighth. 4-2 Boston. Red Sox Carl Mays to face Art Fletcher. Herzog and McCarty, 6 more outs for the Giants. Let's see how they do. Here's Mays' pitch. And there is a base hit past the second baseman. Fletcher leads off with a single. Pitch hitter Joe Wilhoit stepping in. Wilhoit's first appearance in the series. The left-handed batter. Here's the pitch. And there's a line drive to the second baseman. Puts it away, throws to first. Runner gets back in time. No, it is a double play. I thought he beat the throw, but as I look up, they lines out into a double play, and just like that, there's nobody on. 2 away in the bottom of the eighth inning for McCarty. Boy, that's some bad luck for the Giants. Mays gets the sign. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball up the middle, base hit, and that double play looms large. Instead of having a rally going, there's 2 outs, runner on first base, and guess who? Jim Thorpe for the Giants. That's right, that's Jim Thorpe of Olympic fame is pinch hitting for the first time in today's game. Here's Mays' pitch. And there he's out. The inning is over. We head to the top of the ninth. Ground ball to short, flip to second for the force. We head to the top of the ninth inning. It's 4-2 Boston. Benton, Rube Benton, who has not yet pitched in the series, is coming in to face Barry, a pinch hitter for Boston, followed by Everett Scott and Mayer. And there's a shallow pop-up. It's in the foul territory, and the first baseman's got it for the out. One down, Benton to now face Everett Scott. Scott swings, and it's a ground ball to first. Holke takes it to the bag himself. There's 2 quick outs at the top of the ninth. Benton to face Wally Mayer, who's 0 for 3 today. The left-hander delivers, and there's a ground ball down the line. Third baseman all the way across the diamond gets him by 2 or 3 steps. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Red Sox leading 4-2. Mays faces the top of the Giants' order, Koff, followed by Holke and Burns. Mays looking for a complete game win. Here's the pitch. Pops it up to short. Scott calling for it. 1 down. Holke up 1 for 4. Mays pitches and delivers. That ball is hit into center field for a base hit. That will bring the tying run to the plate. Holke at first. Burns 0 for 3. In the game, 3 for 11 in the series. Mays checks the runner. Here's the pitch. Ground. It's going to be dropped by the second baseman. He dropped that easy play, and the Red Sox now open the door for the Giants as Holke goes to second. Burns at first on Cooney's error, and Robertson, the home run leader in the National League, or tied for the lead in the National League, steps in. He represents the winning run. It would be a walk-off. Let's see what happens as Mays checks the runners. Swing is a shallow pop-up, and the third baseman's got it. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Everybody on the edge of the seats is Heine Zimmerman, 1 for 4, stepping to the plate. Here's Mays' pitch. And ground ball to short, over to second for the out. The Red Sox win game number 3 and are now only trailing the series 2-1 as they celebrate on the Polo Grounds field. Let's go to the box score. And one of the beauties of Out of the Park baseball is the write-up after the game. Boston breaks through for its first win in World Series, now trailed 2-1. The Boston Red Sox have closed some of the gap between themselves and series-leading New York Giants, winning 4-2 at the Polo Grounds. Red Sox right-hander Carl Mays threw 9 innings, allowing 2 runs. The win cuts the deficit facing the Red Sox to 2-1 in the best-of-7 World Series. Boston used timely hitting of Duffy Lewis to seize the win. The left fielder stroked a run-scoring single in the top of the 8th to put the Red Sox on top 4-2. It was his only hit in 4 at-bats, but it was a game changer. We're happy, Lewis told reporters after the win. When you're in the playoffs, you got to treat every game like it could be your last. The next game is set to be played tomorrow at the Polo Grounds here in New York. Red Sox, 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. The Giants, 2-10-1. That's the end of the first game of our doubleheader. We're going to take a short break here, and we'll be back with Game 2, 1949 Red Sox and Brooklyn Dodger World Series, where that series is tied at 1 game apiece. We'll be right back. Welcome back to our doubleheader. This is Game 2 PC Replay Baseball. Game 3 of the 1949 World Series. This series is tied 1 game apiece. The game is played October 8th, but we know it's October 14th, but let's pretend it's October 8th, 1949. The Red Sox Dobson at Brooklyn, and Rowe is the pitcher. Let's play the game. This series is tied at 1 game apiece. There's the Red Sox lineup. There is the Dodger lineup.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I invite you to rise and please sing as John Kiley plays our national anthem.
That was John Kiley from Fenway Park. If you've been to my broadcast before, you'll know he was the organist at Fenway Park in the 50s, 60s, 70s, I believe. I'm not sure when he retired. I just love listening to him play, and he played it here in Brooklyn for the start of the 3rd game of the series. Red Sox lineup for today's game: Dom DiMaggio in right, batting first; Pesky at 3rd, batting 2nd; Ted Williams in left field, batting 3rd; Vern Stevens at short, hitting cleanup; Bobby Doerr at 2nd, hitting 5th; Al Zarilla hitting 6th and right; Billy Goodman at 1st; 7th, Bertie Tebbetts catching, hitting 8th; and Joe Dobson, the pitcher, hitting 9th. The lineup for the Dodgers: Pee Wee Reese leading off at shortstop; Gene Hermansky in left; 2nd, Duke Snyder in center field; 3rd, Jackie Robinson hitting cleanup at 2nd base; Carl Furillo at right; 5th, Billy Cox at 3rd base, hitting 6th; 7th, Gil Hodges at 1st; 8th, Roy Campanella catching, and Preacher Rowe pitching. And let's go down to the field.
Replay Radio is live from Brooklyn. Top of the 1st.
Okay, here we go. Hermansky, Snyder, and Furillo in the outfield for the Dodgers. Left to right, Cox, Reese, Robinson, Hodges. Left to right in the infield, Campanella behind the plate, flashing the signs to Rowe. And here's the first pitch. And it's a fly to left.
1 out, base is empty.
Preacher out, now to face Johnny Pesky. Pesky hits a deep fly ball to right field, and Furillo makes the out. And Ted Williams stepping in. Williams to face Preacher Rowe. And Ted Williams, like he usually does, may walk, but because Preacher Rowe has exceptional control, if it's a 1, 2, and 3, it's only 2 balls, and we got to roll again. And that's what happened.
2 outs, base is empty.
He walked him, didn't make any difference. Ted Williams, who walks a lot, walks again. Okay.
2 outs, men on first.
Preacher Road to face Vern Stevens. If you have not seen PC Replay Baseball, it's a little hard sometimes to do the play-by-play. Once in a while, one dice roll gives you a result, sometimes two, sometimes three, sometimes 4 and 5. I'll do my best to explain the game as we play, but here we go. I am managing the Red Sox here, and the computer is managing the Brooklyn Dodgers. Here's Rose pitch to Stevens. Ball hit to second. He's out at first.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the first.
Here we go. But I have to take a short break here before we hit the bottom of first. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm done with my short chore. We hit to the bottom of the first as Pee Wee Reese will face Joe Dobson. Here's the pitch. We got a second roll, and right off the bat, it's a ballpark effect. It's either going to be a single or a home run. That question mark means that there'll be a second roll if we land on 34 and above. Base hit. Pee Wee Reese on first.
No outs, men on first.
Reese on first. Automatic steal, if you guys want to know why that is. This game is really a hybrid game that was developed because something in between APA Basic and APA Master Game, the guys that invented this game thought the APA Master Game was a little too complicated and wanted to come up with a game that did more than Basic but was easier to play, and that's why you have the automatic steals. And here's the steal attempt. We're going to roll the dice. It's an 11. It's under 43. The runner holds.
No outs, men on first.
Hermansky is going to bunt the runner
Down
over.
a bunt.
That's going to require a second roll. And it's a sacrifice. It's successful.
1 out, men on second.
Dobson now to face Duke Snyder. Snyder 0 for 10 in the series here. Ball's hit to short. Going to be out at first. Reese is going to go to third. Perfect
2 outs,
example
men on third.
of a one-roll decision, as you've seen a few 2 and 3 roll decisions already today. And Jackie Robinson hitting .444 in the series. He hits a ground ball to third. He's going to be out at first.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
We head to the top of the second.
Top of the second.
No score. Bobby Dorr will face Preacher Rowe. Zarilla on deck. Goodman in the hole. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to third. Cox up with it over to Hodges for the out.
1 out, bases empty.
Al Zarilla, 222 on the series so far. He hits a ground ball to second. Robinson underhands it to the first baseman. 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
2 quick outs here in the top of the second. No score in the game. Billy Goodman. 2 for 6 in the series so far. And there's a short fly out to left.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning. Bottom of the second.
We head to the bottom of the second. No score in the game. Farillo, Cox, and Hodges to face Dobson. Fly ball to center. DiMaggio has it.
1 out, bases empty.
Billy Cox, 0 for 7. The pitch. Deep fly ball to center, left field. Williams puts it away.
2 outs, bases empty.
And Gil Hodges, who's 2 for 8 in the series. He hits a ground ball back to the mound. Over to first.
Score 1, 2, 3.
Quick 3 outs. We head to the top of the third. No score yet here in Ebbets Field.
Top of the third.
Preacher Row to face Bertie Tebbets. Dobson, the pitcher, then Dom DiMaggio, the top of the order. Tebbets hits it to short. Over to Hodges. 1 out here in the top of the
1 out,
third.
bases empty.
Joe Dobson. Short fly ball to left field. Hermansky's got it.
2 outs, bases empty.
Top of the order, Dom DiMaggio, 3 for 11 in the series. Fly to left his first time up. And he's going to walk. DiMaggio trots down to first.
2 outs, men on first.
Runner on first, Johnny Pesky, who flied to right. Here's the pitch. It's the end of the third. We go to the bottom of
No
the
runs,
third.
No hits, and 1 left on.
Still no score.
Bottom of the third.
Here we go. Roy Campanella, Preacher Row, and the top of the order, Reese, to face Joe Dobson. Deep fly ball to right. Zarilla backing up and's got it.
1 out, bases empty.
Preacher Row. He is going to bat. And he's going to hit that ball to shortstop. Stevens to Goodman.
2 outs, bases empty.
Pee Wee Reese singled his first time up. Here's the pitch. Ball's hit to first. It's bunted. We got to roll again to see if it's a single or an out. Single 1, 2, and 3. It's an out 4, 5, or 6. It's 2.
2 outs, men on first.
Pee Wee Reese, 2 for 2 on the day, takes his lead. Hermansky, who bunted a sacrifice, bunted Reese to second to face Dobson. And he's going to hit a fly ball to center. DiMaggio's got it.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
We head to the top of the fourth. There's no score here in Ebbets Field in Brooklyn.
Top of the fourth.
Here we go. Ted Williams, Vern Stevens, and Dorr to face Preacher Row. Base hit up the middle. Williams on for the second time. Walked his first time up.
No outs, men on first.
Vern Stevens, 1 for 10 in the series, starting slow. Here's the pitch. And there's a fly to left, and Hermansky puts it away.
1 out, men on first.
Bobby Dorr grounded to third his first time up. He's 2 for 11 so far in the series. And he's going to hit the ball to short. It's going to be the second for 1 over to first, inning ending double play.
And none left on.
We head to the bottom of the fourth. There's no score in this series, which is tied at 1 game apiece.
Bottom of the fourth.
Bottom of the fourth inning, we'll find the heart of Brooklyn's order, Snyder, Robinson, Ferrillo to face Dobson. Fly ball to center field. DiMaggio's got it.
1 out, bases empty.
Jackie Robinson. Robinson 4 for 10 in the series. Grounds to third his first time up today. And he's going to line out to Stevens at short. 2 quick outs.
Bases empty.
Only 3 hits in the game today. It's moving right along. Bottom of the 4th, 2 outs, bases empty. Carl Furillo flied to center last time. And he hits a base hit in the center field. We gonna have a roll for an error. 23 is the number. Let's see. 42. There's an error.
2 outs, man on second.
Furillo at second. Cox at the plate, who flied to left. 0 for 8 looking for his first hit. Ball's hit to third. Over to first for the out, but it may not be an out because it's a close play. He is going to be out. If it was a 1 or 6, he would have been safe.
1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on.
We head to the top of the 5th. There's still no score here in Brooklyn.
Top of the 5th.
Cirilla, Goodman, and Tebbett, 6, 7, and 8 hitters for Boston. Both pitchers rolling right along. Fly ball to right. Furillo's got it.
1 out, base is empty.
Billy Goodman flied to left. Is a looping drive to left field. We going to have a ballpark effect roll. Let's see what happens. You can see for yourself. 36 and above's a single. Base hit to left field. Goodman's on.
1 out, man on first.
Red Sox get their second hit of the day. Preacher now facing Birdie Tebbets. Grounded to short. His first time up, hitting .375 in the World Series. Ball's hit to short. We got to have a roll for a possible error. Let's see what happens on a fielding play. 52, Reese is a good fielder. Anything 53 and above is an error. 46, there is no error. It's going to force the runner out at second. Tebbets reaches
2
first.
outs, man on first.
I love the way this game plays. Open engine, you see it all. Here we go. Joe Dobson flied to left. Halfway through,
No
at
runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
halfway through the game, at the end of 4.5, nothing.
Bottom of the 5th.
Here we go. Hodges, Campanella, and Rowe to face Dobson. Who's going to blink first? Let's find out. Pop up to third. Pesky's got it.
1 out, base is empty.
Roy Campanella pops up to third again. Pesky, a busy guy.
2 outs, base is empty.
And Preacher Rowe will be batting. Quick 1, 2, 3.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
We head to the top of the 6th. No score.
Top of the 6th.
Red Sox will send up the top of their order DiMaggio, Pesky, and Williams to face Rowe. Like I said, who's going to blink first? Ground ball to first. 1 down.
1 out, base is empty.
Hodges took that one unassisted. Johnny Pesky. He's going to hit a deep fly ball to left. Hermansky's going to put it away.
2 outs, base is empty.
Ted Williams on twice today, walked and singled. And we have a second roll. You can see what it is. A 1 is a single, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, a home run. And that's a base hit. Goes with the theme of today. There was a 5 and 6 chance he would homer, but he singles to right field. Furillo throws it back in. Williams at
2
first.
outs, man on first.
Vern Stevens grounded to second, flied to left. Here's the pitch. And there's a fly to center to end the inning.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
Head to the bottom of the 6th. No score.
Bottom of the sixth.
Dobson to face Pee Wee Reese, top of the order, Hermansky and Snyder. Reese has singled twice, one of them a bunt type. Ball hit the third. It's another bunt. Well, what will happen? He's out trying to get sneaky and bunt twice. One down.
Base is empty.
Pitch to Hermansky. Hermansky takes ball 4. Runner on first base, 1 out for the Dodgers.
1 out, man on first.
Duke Snyder's grounded to short, fly to center. Hermansky's going to try to steal. Let's see what happens. There's another roll. Caught stealing, 1, 2, 3. Stolen base, 4, 5, 6. Stolen base.
1 out, man on second.
Go ahead run on second base, 1 out. Fly ball to center field. DiMaggio's got it.
2 outs, man on second.
Jackie Robinson. Robinson's grounded to third, lined out to shortstop. Hitting .364 in the series. Dobson delivers. Ground ball to third. Pesky to Goodman for the out to end the inning.
2 runs, no hits, and 1 left on.
We head to the top of the 7th. No one's broken through. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Red Sox. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for Brooklyn.
Top of the 7th.
Door, Zarilla, and Goodman to face Preacher Row. Ground ball to short. 1 down.
1 out, base is empty.
Zarilla flies out to center.
2 outs, base is empty.
Goodman's flied to left and singled. Here's the pitch. And there's another base hit for Goodman. He's on again. Base hit to center field.
2 outs, man on first.
Bertie Tebbett stepping in. Goodman on first represents the go-ahead run. Here's the pitch. Ball hit to third. He's out at first. The inning is over.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 7th.
Here we go. Bottom of the 7th, Ferrillo, Cox, and Hodges to face Dobson. No one's blinking yet. Let's see what happens. Here's the pitch. Ferrillo short fly to right. Zarilla's got it.
1 out, base is empty.
Billy Cox flied to left, grounded to third. Dobson delivers. Ballpark effect, it's a single and a home run. Will this be the roll that did it? Question mark. If it's one of those two, we're going to have to roll again. 5 out of 6 chances. This is the same one Williams had. Williams got a 1. Let's see what Cox will get. And it's a home run. Possible. There's going to be another roll. Hard to believe, but there is another roll. Dobson, 1, 2, and 3 is a single. Boy, it takes a lot for Cox to hit a home run. 4, 5, and 6 is a home run. And there it is. Home run for Cox. There you go. Dobson doesn't give up many home runs while you have this roll. Cox doesn't hit many home runs while you have this roll. And there you
One
go.
out, base is empty.
Dodgers take a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the seventh, trying to take a 2-1 lead in the World Series. Dobson to face Hodges in the pitch. Ground ball to third. We got a roll for an error. What's going to happen? 35 is the number. 21 is an error. Excuse me, an out. My mistake.
2 outs, base is empty.
It was the other way around. It was over 35. It was an error. Dobson to face Campanella. Dobson gets the sign. 2 outs, bottom of the seventh, 1-0 Dodgers. Base hit center field. Campanella on first.
2 outs, man on first.
Preacher Row, will the computer send up a pinch hitter? No, he's going to bat. Inning is over. We head to the top of the eighth.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 left on.
1-0 Brooklyn is the Red Sox.
Top of the 8th.
Try to tie it up. They will be sending up Joe Dobson, DiMaggio, and Pesky. Joe Dobson is going to be pulled for a pinch hitter. And let's see who we're going to bring in. Right 0 for 2. He's had 2 pinch hit attempts in the series, yet to get a hit. Preacher Row, a righty. Tom Wright, a lefty. The pitch. And there's a double into the right field corner as Wright pulls up at second base standing, and the Red Sox have the tying run on second base. Nobody out. Top of the 8th
No
inning.
outs, man on second.
Dom DiMaggio's fly to left, walked, grounded to the first baseman who flipped to the pitcher for the out. Rowe gets the sign, checks the runner at second. We have a first rare play of the evening. Roll number 2. Refer to the book. Roll number 3. Rowe loses his footing and can't get comfortable with the mound, but the ground crew is able to repair the landing spot. What does that mean? That's a rare
No outs,
play.
man on second.
Sort of a waste of a rare play, but DiMaggio's the pitch. Ball 4, DiMaggio is going to walk. Maybe, but we've got a number here because Preacher Row doesn't walk many people. If it's a 1, it's only 2 balls, but he walked them.
No outs, men on first and second.
And that is,
Defense is playing in at the corners.
and that is why it's somewhat hard to call these games doing play-by-play, because you never know how many dice rolls they're going to be. Preacher Row is running out of steam. He's got 2 more batters before he's got to have a roll to see if he can extend his time on the mound. Nobody out. 2 runners on for Pesky, who's flied to right, struck out, flied to left. Rowe delivers. And there's a double into the right field corner. Wright's going to score. DiMaggio is going to hold at third. And just like that, the Red Sox have tied the game at 1.
No outs, men on second and third. They brought the infield in.
Well, let's see what the computer manager will do. Will the AI let Rowe pitch to Ted Williams, or will this be an intentional walk? Bart Ewing says that's a new one. Yeah, I hadn't seen that. Beatles Eternally stops in. Hi, Beatles. How you doing? Like to say my appreciation to both Beatles and Bart for checking in on the chat. Ted Williams. Well, if this isn't an intentional walk, I'm going to be surprised. No, they didn't intentionally walk him. But we have another rare play, so I'm not going to call it. I'm just going to roll the dice. There's a dribble in front of the mound. This ought to be fun. Williams will be safe if it's 1, 2, and 3. He's going to be out 3, 4, and 5. In any event, it'll be interesting to see if DiMaggio scores. He's out. DiMaggio scores. Pesky goes to third. Here's the pitching's boost check. The check 3 is higher than 1, so he's going to get 6 more batters to face.
Man on third. They brought the infield in.
And there's the 6. Infield's in. Williams, the big hitter, taps it in front of the mound, knocks in the go-ahead run here in the 8th. Will the computer leave row in for these 6 batters? Vern Stevens stepping in, grounded to second, fly to left and center. Here's the pitch. Possible base on balls. 4. If it's 1 through 4, it's only 2 balls. He's going to do it again.
1 out, man on third. They brought the infield in.
The pitch. Ground ball to second. It's going to be out at first. The infielder is in, so the runner holds.
2 outs, man on third.
Saved a run. Pesky's still at third. Preacher Road now to face Bobby Doors. Grounded to third. Grounded into a double play and grounded to short. The pitch. Base hit in the left field for Bobby Doerr. Pesky scores. An insurance runner's Doerr comes up clutch here in the 8th inning and singles in the left field.
2 outs, man on first.
3-1 Red Sox here in Game 3 of the 1949 Red Sox Replay World Series. Preacher Road to face Al Zarilla. And there's a short fly to the left. Hermansky's got it.
3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 8th.
We head to the bottom of the 8th. All of a sudden, the Red Sox have a 3-1 lead. I guess this is going to be important to see who we're going to bring in. Their best relief pitcher is in red. He's tired. Whereas we peruse, Fred Quinn is coming in to pitch. Quinn has pitched 4 innings in the first 2 games of the series, allowed 2 hits, 1 run, struck out 2 and walked 1. He will face the top of the Brooklyn order, Reese, followed by Hermansky and Snyder. Here's Pee Wee Reese.
No outs, man on first.
Cardinal sin. You take the lead. You don't walk the runner, but Hermansky's up. He's had a sacrifice bunt and a fly out to center and walked. Line drive to right. Zarilla puts it away.
1 out, man on first.
Frank Quinn now facing Duke Snyder's grounded a short fly to center twice. The pitch. 2 balls.
1 out, man on first.
We get to roll again. Fly ball to center. DiMaggio's got it.
2 outs, man on first.
Hello, Beatles. It's so nice to see you home from work. Oh, it's 8:15. That would make sense. Although it's Monday, you might have had the day off. Jackie Robinson grounded the third line to short, grounded to third again. His last time up. 3:33 in the series. Runner on first, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th, the pitch.
Two outs, men on first and second.
Quinn might be pitching a little too carefully as he put the tying run on first for Carl Furillo, who is no slouch with a bat. He's flied to center, singled, and flied to right. Hits the ball to short. Vern Stevens perfect out at first. The inning is over.
And 2 left on.
We head to the top of the ninth, and Brooklyn did not score. They let the threat go by the boards. It's 3-1 Boston.
Top of the ninth.
Boston looking for insurance runs will send up Goodman, Tebbets, and Quinn. Line drive, base hit to center field. Billy Goodman has chance for extra bases. We've got 4, 5, or 6 is a double. We got another roll. 4, 5, or 6 is a triple. There you go. Is that it? That's it.
No outs, man on third.
You just saw
The infield in.
You just saw open engine at its finest. It's very hard to broadcast, but it's fun to watch. Bertie Tebbets up, runner on third, represents the 4th Boston run if they can get it in. Preachereau delivers. And there's a base hit in the left field. Goodman's going to score. Red Sox now lead 4-1.
No outs, man on first.
Nobody out. Runner on first. Frank Quinn up. Quinn is going to attempt a sacrifice.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
And it's successful. Tebbets will go to second.
One out, man on second.
DiMaggio, Dom that is, fly to left, walk, grounded to first, walk to second time. He has a chance to knock in another run. The pitch. Pops it up to second. Robinson's got it.
2 outs, man on second.
Runner still on second base. Pesky's flied to right, struck out, flied to left. He has doubled. He's got 2 RBIs on the day. Ball to short. Pee Wee Reese to first for the out.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 left on.
Red Sox get an insurance run. We head to the bottom of the ninth here in Ebbets Field in Brooklyn, October 8th, 1949. It's 4-1 Boston.
Bottom of the ninth.
Red Sox looking to take a 2-1 lead here in the 49 World Series. In 1949, the Red Sox went into Yankee Stadium in real life, 1 game up in the American League, having to win 1 of 2 games to win the pennant. They lost them both, as history will tell us. And the Yankees played the Brooklyn Dodgers in the World Series. In my Red Sox replay, they went into Yankee Stadium and they were 2 games up, having to win 1 of 2 games. They won on Saturday, won the pennant, and here we are in Game 3 of the World Series. Without any further ado, Quinn will pitch to Cox, who put the Dodgers ahead his last time up with a home run. And he singles to right. Well, is he going to stretch it? Let's see. The roll. It is. That's a double.
No outs, man on second.
Red Sox may need that insurance run, 4-1, as the Dodgers do not go quietly. Hodges grounded back to the mound, popped up to third, grounded to third. The pitch. Base hit in the left field. Gil Hodges. Will they send him? Let's find out. They sent him. He goes home. Cox scored. And just like that, it's 4-2.
No outs, man on first.
Quinn, there's nobody in the bullpen better. He's going to have to pitch to these hitters as Campanella stepping in. Campanella's fly to right, popped to third and single. Here's the pitch. Base hit up the middle. Runner goes to second.
No outs, men on first and second.
And the tying runs are on. Nobody out. Red Sox at double play depth. I can't imagine the computer's not going to pinch hit for Preachereau. And there he is, Marv Reckley.
The manager calls for a pinch hitter.
Base hit to right field. Hodges is going to score. It is 4-3.
No outs, men on first and second.
Pee Wee Reese stepping in. Like I said, there's nobody better in the bullpen. Runner on second is the tying run. Runner on first represents the winning one. There is nobody out. Bottom of the ninth. Series tied 1 game apiece. Brooklyn sending in a pinch runner.
They're bringing in a pinch runner.
Campanella's a 2. Jorgensen's a 4. Pee Wee Reese is going to bunt.
Lay down a bunt.
And it's successful. 1 out.
1 out, men on second and third.
This looks ominous as Hermansky's up. First of all, we're bringing the infield in. We're going to check for a left-hander. We don't have too many good left-handers, but we're going to bring one in anyway. Chuck Stobbs to face Hermansky. Snyder's also a left-hander. Infield is in, 1 out. Of course, some people may say you should walk this guy, but I do not like pitching to Snyder, so we're going to pitch to Hermansky. Ground ball to short. Batter's out at first. Runners hold as the infield was in.
Men on second and third.
Infield moves back. Lefty Stobbs to face the lefty Snyder. Snyder's grounded to short, fly to center 3 times in a row. Quite an ending. I'm going to take a second and stare at this. A base hit wins the game, most likely for the Dodgers. An out wins the game for the Red Sox. Without any further ado, here's the pitch. Ball hit to second. Bobby Doerr to first. The game is over. The Red Sox win.
Wins a nail biter.
4-3.
From all of us at Replay Games, thanks for playing.
Unbelievable. There it goes. Joe Dobson, the winning pitcher. Preacher Row, the loser. Chuck Stobbs got a save. Joe Dobson's the MVP. Red Sox lead the series 2-1. Let's go to the box score. That was quite a game. Didn't look like either team wanted to win it in the end of the game, but they did. For the Red Sox, Williams went 2 for 3. He almost hit a home run, didn't get the dice roll. Goodman 3 for 4. 9 hits in all for Brooklyn. Campanella went 2 for 4. Cox went 2 for 4 with a home run, and Pee Wee Reese 2 for 3. Those were bunt singles. If my eyesight helps me here, move this down. The pitching line, Dobson, 7 innings, 5 hits, 1 run. It was earned, struck out 2, walked 1. He's the winning pitcher. Quinn gets the hold, barely, and Stobbs comes in and gets the 2 left-handed batters. Preacher Row, complete game, 9 innings, 9 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, struck out 2, walked 3. And that's it from PC Replay Baseball. Red Sox lead this series 2-1 in the 1917 Game 1 of this doubleheader. The Red Sox won that game also. They are trailing in that series 2-1 to the New York Giants. I want to thank everybody for coming by and watching Game 3. Keep an eye on my Facebook channel. I will announce when we'll do Game 4, probably in the next couple of days. I want to thank Bart Ewing for coming by, my partner in crime, Beatles Eternally, and for anybody else who, in fact, is going to check in later, thank you very much. And I hope everyone has a wonderful Monday evening. Have a nice evening.